Hello wine people, welcome to Thirsty Wines, where we simplify wine. For a long time I'm hearing that Costco has a good selection of wine at affordable prices. So for the first time in my life I was in Costco and I bought some wine. Costco has wines from around the world, but Costco also has their own brand, which is called Kirkland. So in case of wine, so this is how the logo looks. It says Kirkland, black label. In the case of wine, it means that Costco tells the wineries around the world, this is the price, quality, and style of wine that we want, and the wineries put Costco label. So what's interesting in this series of video, this is the first wine that I'm going to be trying. In this video, I'm going to be trying Kirkland Friuli-Venezia Pinot Grigio 2024 from Northern Italy. So what's interesting in this video series is that Kirkland is available nationwide in the United States, and it's also available worldwide in many countries. So the idea is to taste the same wines and we can share the opinion from around the world. People from around the world can comment on the same wine. That's the idea. So by the end of the video, I'll give you points. For this wine, I'll be using a 100-point system, but I'll give you more context about the quality and the style of this wine. It's not just about putting a number, I'll give you an explanation about the style and the quality of this wine. So this is a style that we use a lot on WSET to showcase a wine that is a neutral grape variety, which means it doesn't really have any specific aromas, a wine from a cool climate, inexpensive, simple wine. So on the back label, this bottle says cool climate, wine region, Friuli-Venezia Giulia, that is bordered by the Alps in the northern Italy. Kirkland Signature 2024 Pinot Grigio displays a fragrant bouquet of crisp apple with a hint of white flowers. Bright acidity followed by a clean, refreshing finish. The alcohol is 12.5. So this is spot on what I expect from this wine. And I mean, the Costco wines, the prices that I saw are very affordable. So, the point of talking about this wine is, I'm not going to be happy if I buy an expensive wine and the wine under-delivers. But the point with these wines that are already on the edge of the price points that each of these grapes and appellations should be priced, these wines are definitely, they should be all value for money for the quality and the price points that they're made. But I'm going to be looking for if they're just generic wines or they're actually representing the quality and the style of the wine. Of course, in case of these wines, there's really, I mean, the expectations are very low, but I still want to see if the wine is made well. So, color of the wine, pale lemon, which you should expect from a wine that is a young vintage. This wine is 2024. It's also closed with a screw cap. So this kind of wines that are simple, refreshing, you should serve it well chilled. Have it served in a nice small white wine glass. It really gives more value to the wine. On the nose, the wine is neutral, simple, citrus and green fruit, which tells you that the wine is coming from a cool climate. This wine is also made in, how we say, protective winemaking, which means that in the winery and also in the vineyard, they want to keep away the grapes and the wine from oxygen, which means that they're going to process the grapes very quickly, ferment the wines in inox steel, which is inert vessels. They don't give any flavor to the wine at low temperatures to keep the freshness. From better quality Pinot Grigios from Northern Italy, I expect the wines to age on dead yeast, which means after the fermentation is finished, this yeast microorganism, they create like a dust that the winemaker can keep, and he can keep the wine in contact with these dead yeast cells, which is called lees, which will give it a little bit more texture and flavor to the wine. So I don't expect this in this wine. So on the nose, very light, simple, generic fruit. No oak in this wine, no development kind of complexity is expected. Let's try it. The wine is dry, which means that the wine, all the sugar is fermented into alcohol. The acidity is high, which is what you want in this wine. This wine comes from a cool climate. So in a cool climate, you have more acidity, less sugar, which translates into lower alcohol. The fruit is more fresher, kind of citrus and green fruit, which you expect from a cool climate region, right? This wine is light bodied, which means the acidity high, the alcohol is lower. There's not really a lot of texture on this wine. The flavor is very light. The body is it's light and refreshing. I would compare this wine, if it was a beer, a Bud Light. Nothing wrong with Bud Light and this kind of simple white wine. The finish is very short. The acidity stays, slight bitterness. This is a wine that you want to drink very chilled. You want to buy it, open it, and drink it right away. You don't want to store it, and you want to drink it with something that is very light, like a salad or something fatty. So the acidity will cut through the fat, and acidity will complement something like lemon juice or vinegar. Quality-wise, I'll be generous with this wine. I think this is a good quality wine. It's not very good or outstanding. I would give it 83 points. I think the wine is well made. It doesn't have any flaws. It represents Northern Italy, simplicity of Pinot Grigio from Friuli-Venezia Giulia, Friuli-Venezia Giulia della Venezia region in Northern Italy. This wine is meant to be like this. So I'm not gonna judge this wine badly because it's not intense or deep in flavor or complex. This wine should be like this. This wine, I believe, is around $6. So believe me, there's wines that are in the same quality range, same style, light, simple, generic, refreshing, and in a retail store, people pay $25 for them, which is unreasonable. This wines should be between $6 and $10, and I think they over deliver for the price, especially if you're in United States. Well, wine people, if you get the chance to taste Kirkland Friuli-Grave 2024, please leave a comment below what you think about the wine. I'll be tasting. I look forward to tasting more Kirkland wines. I'll see you in the next video. And you, please stay thirsty and wise. Cheers.